Hey y'all. First and foremost, I wanted to start off by saying thank you to every single person who sent me love and well wishes on my journey. From when I initially posted on Instagram that I was moving to Bali, Indonesia. So thank you guys for all of the support and really all the love because it made me feel even much more grounded, and it really was a sign that this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. So I appreciate y'all. But you guys were asking me why Bali, Indonesia, out of all the places in the world, why did I decide to move here? So I definitely wanted to, I guess, start my journey, my YouTube journey, off of just answering that question, why Bali? So during quarantine, COVID-19, this pandemic that we are all going through, it really allowed me to take some time and really get to know myself and what it is that I want to do with my life. And one of the questions that kept coming up for me was, it's just quality of life. What is the quality of life that you want to live? And everyone who knows me knows that I love traveling, I love exploring, I love, adventuring and finding new things and doing new things. And I started to really just jot those things down, like just all the things that were important to me and all the things that I felt propelled to do in my life and that mattered to me. And as I began to do that, um, I decided that I was going to book a trip somewhere in the middle of the pandemic. I believe it was in June. So I asked myself, if there was one place in the world that you could go, where would it be? And Bali was the answer because I've done a lot of traveling and I've been a lot of places. Bali, Southeast Asia, really is. I haven't really explored this area at all during my travels. So I asked myself this question. Um, I don't know what bird that is, but it makes me so happy to like hear nature. But so I asked myself that question, and I said, I would go to Bali, and I booked a flight. I honestly had no idea what state the world would be in December. I didn't know if we would be back open and able to go places and do things. I had no idea. I just booked the flight, and I'm super impulsive, and that's why I did it. So I started off with booking the flight, and then as I continue on in the pandemic, as all of us have, I really started to just ask myself, like, why just go for a few months? Why can't I just live there? Why don't I just move? And there were other circumstances that led up to me being able to even actually make this move. My lease was up in December. I had actually booked the flight in December, not knowing that my lease was up, which is so funny within itself. And all of these things just started to happen. I really could not stand being in corporate America anymore at my job, and I knew that it was time for a change with just my career and my work situation. Um, and I really just started to really tap into just wanting to be in nature and do all these different things that really lined up with me wanting to come to Bali. So what started as me wanting to take maybe a 2 week trip vacation to Indonesia really began to develop into me saying, what the hell, I'm just going to move there, and I'm going to try to create a foundation that allows me to be able to move there. And I mean, I was able to, you know, um, get remote work, start my own business, get the visa. I found a very nice place to stay for a super reasonable amount. And everything just started to work out. So here I am in Bali, and I definitely am going to share more just about my explorations here, how I obtained my visa, how I am working from here, how I'm making money here, and all that fun stuff that is super super interesting. And I wish that I would have had, a lot more insight on how to do these things. But honestly, I promise it wasn't hard at all. And, just some simple searches on the internet and really having a focused mindset of, I'm going here, this is what I'm doing. and everything else is gonna work itself out, and it did. And I kept speaking this into existence. I kept telling my friends, honestly, I didn't even believe it at first, but I kept speaking this because it's something that I really, really wanted to do, and here I am, living in Bali, Indonesia. So, really short, quick, sweet. That's really what made me decide to move here, and I look forward to walking you guys through my journey. I will be sharing so much more of my story. About my about my new life here in Bali, Indonesia. So looking forward to it, babies.